come to my attention, and it seems like, you know how I keep on talking about how Sony was arrogant about allowing crossplay, and that I thought that they were just looking for something to say about getting crossplay, and they said that they are very happy to find a solution to the problem. And this is something that just literally, I didn't trust them when they said that we are very grateful to be on board on this cross-play community and allowing this. Thank you all for helping us find a solution to this problem. And we'll continue to support this cross-play on third-party platforms. And it has put a new vision or concept, whatever it is. It helped change PlayStation I don't know how you say it, PlayStation Institute. I don't even know what the I was, but anyway, it said they put a new view for the PlayStation International. You know what, I'm just gonna say the fudge, whatever it was. So anyway, Sony said that they're very grateful to allow crossplay, and that this puts like a new solution to their problems that they've had back in the past. Now, on top of all that, there has been a video from Review Tech USA, and I was not happy about what Rich said excuse me, about Nintendo. And apparently, the big problem here is Reggie has said something about the Nintendo Switch, and I was not happy with what he said. He said the Nintendo Switch was a family console, and it was not meant to compete with Xbox, and it was not meant to compete with Microsoft and Sony. It was not meant to compete with the Xbox One and the PS4 and soon the PS5. Well, tell me, why the heck would Nintendo come out with these leaks and rumors from the Wall Street Journal about a new Nintendo Switch being made? Why would they do that? And it be coming out in the second half of 2019. Now, whoever said January of 2019, I can tell you that information is completely wrong. Now, what else do I have to say? Okay, so Reggie said that the Switch was not supposed to compete with these other two consoles. What do you think that kind of an image brings to your product and your company? Alright, first off, look at this. If you say like, oh, we're not a company that competes with other companies. We just like to make great consoles just so that every gamer can get a great gaming experience with Nintendo. And we want to make our gaming experience look better than Nintendo. And Reggie said that the Switch was not supposed to compete that. Why the heck would you go off and say that, okay? First off, that's going to get you fired from your company. Alright? And that's the honest truth right there. You say crap like that, and you can guarantee yourself to get fired from the company. your opinions can be different than your company, yes. But why the heck do you have to go out in the whole and say it in front and say your whole opinion that differed from everybody else's at Nintendo and just flat out say it just to get people frustrated and mad with you? Second of all, if your boss ever found out that you just said something behind people's backs and said that, oh, you know what, yeah, I told, the public that the Nintendo Switch was not to compete with, other consoles. And your boss could be like, Reggie, why did you go off and say that? You are, first off, you're not making a very, very good image in front of your company right there, first off. And the other thing is, Reggie should have not have said that stuff. Because this means that they need to do something about this. Nintendo needs to do something about their employees saying this. And I can certainly tell you. Now, all of you would not want to hear this, but Satoru Iwata would have not said that crap that Reggie has said. I can guarantee you that. And I'm sad that he passed away from that bile duct growth. But if he was still alive, he would say what was supposed to be said at an interview and not the crap that Reggie said. Alright, I would just get that through your heads right now. It's not something that I would be really... Well, first off, it needs to be said. And second, what I'm saying in this video needs to get out there in the public. Because somebody needs to knock some sense into Nintendo that the Nintendo Switch is meant to compete with the PS4 and the Xbox One X. Alright? That's something that needs to be addressed. And whatever those staff at Nintendo, whatever the heck that it is they're doing, they're becoming a company where everybody in, let's see, everybody that's a Nintendo fan, is going to start losing its faith in that company. Reason why I say that? Y'all know why in a second here. The point that I'm going to make is people are going to stop putting their trust in Nintendo's consoles. And that the Switch, because the company is going to start making themselves, or set a bad image to their employers or their customers, whatever it is. And people are going to start saying, like, you know what, heck with you, Nintendo. You're not showing us a good image for your company. Well then, heck with you. I'm not buying your consoles anymore. I am not buying your stuff anymore. If you say that the Nintendo Switch is going to fail just like the Wii U, where the Wii U was not meant to compete with the both companies either, I can certainly say that I'm not going to buy products from you anymore. I am just sick and tired of it. I don't trust you, Reggie. I don't trust you, Nintendo. I'm selling my Switch. I'm selling every Nintendo console that I have in my household. And I'm never buying a flipping console from your company ever again. You are the worst. One of your blasted presidents of Nintendo went out there and said, like, the Nintendo Switch was not meant to compete with the PS4 and the Xbox One X. So, you know what I have to say to you? Well, whatever moron went off and said that, just go heck off. And just get fired from their company. And they can just go off and find another company. Now, at the other thought of thinking that Reggie said that was because I think Reggie had been at his job for a while and he obviously hates it. That's why he probably would have gone off and said something like that. And if Reggie's so tired of being at his job, why didn't he just ask to retire or get fired? I don't understand what the heck his problem is. Certainly, Satoru Iwata would not say that stuff. And I don't think Kimoshima would have said that kind of stuff either. Oh wait, Kimoshima is actually quitting at the end of the year. Oh boy, who's going to be the next president of Nintendo? Who's going to be the next one to flap their yap about the Switch not competing with these two consoles, the PS4 and the Xbox One X? Who's the next one to open their mouth and lie, saying that Nintendo Switch is not supposed to compete with these other two consoles? And why the heck is Nintendo making another new console to compete with Xbox One X and the PS5 for the next generation consoles? Why is that? Oh, wait a second. I have the answer. They're making a new Nintendo Switch just so you can get a better gaming experience for the family. It's not meant to compete with the other two consoles. And who's the next one to go and flap their mouth about the new Nintendo Switch not competing with these next generation consoles? What the heck? What the heck is Nintendo trying to do? Bring down a bad image to all their customers and that stuff? Because if it is, then Nintendo should not exist as a company anymore. That's enough. I really am not happy with any of this. It's time for the complaints to start rolling out. It's time to start knocking some sense into Nintendo that they need to get their heads together and they need to start acknowledging that the Nintendo Switch is supposed to compete with the other two consoles. Why the flip, Reggie? Why the flip would you lie and say that the Nintendo Switch was not supposed to compete with those other two consoles? The PS4 and the Xbox One X. Why the flip would you go and do it, Reggie? Why would you do it? I strongly encourage you to like this video because what I'm saying is dead on what was needed to be said. I'm not too happy with any of this. And if this is not going to knock some sense into Nintendo, there would be no other company that would just point the fingers out to Nintendo and tell them, look, we pointed out that Microsoft needs to get crossplay. And now we're pointing out to you that you need to stop lying at interviews about the Nintendo Switch. Because I can tell you, for one, it's not representing a very good image. You can do the heck whatever you want, Nintendo. I don't care what the fudge it is you say about your consoles. If you're saying that you're not willing to compete with Microsoft and Sony, then why the heck would you exist as a company? And heck, could you stay in the gaming industry? Think about that. With a saying like that, is that going to keep you in the gaming industry for long? Or are you in the next few years going to have to, like, go out of business because you won't bother to make content and consoles that will compete with these other two companies? I am so frustrated with Nintendo right now. I've been frustrated with Sony, but that was because of the crossplay. But now I got my frustration on Nintendo right now. They make very good content. They make a great console. The Nintendo Switch is supposed to be competing with the PS4 and the Xbox One X. And that's supposed to be the truth right there. If all these people want to lie about the Nintendo Switch, that, oh, this is supposed to be a family console, not meant to compete with other. In fact, there was a stupid post on Review Tech USA from Shigeru Miyamoto, and it said we should not compete with our other gaming companies. I mean, what the fudge? Why the heck would you say that? Are you a hacker that just stole Miyamoto's photo, his name, and you just made a comment like that? I am so sick of this. You know what? If you people at Nintendo want to keep on telling everybody that you're a family company and you're not competing and you're not making consoles that are supposed to compete with the other two companies, well then you can heck off as a company. I have said what I have had to say in this video. Please comment and like this, and let's start getting this into Nintendo's heads. It needs to spread through the internet. It needs to be addressed to Nintendo, and maybe Nintendo will start listening to these complaints, just like they did about their Nintendo Network online service for the Switch, about cloud saves. This is Charles Morris. Have a good day, and I will see you all in the next video.